What is up, YouTube? This is Marmar7, and right now I'm just going to give my quick overview of UFC 207 in response to Straus21's response on his YouTube. So, looking at this card, this is how I basically see it. Nunes versus Rousey. Nunes is a great fighter. She's an absolute monster. But this is Ronda Rousey we're talking about. Yes, we're not sure what's going on in her head. Honestly, if she felt like she was going to lose, she would not be fighting. She would not waste anyone's time and fight just to lose. I feel Ronda Rousey is going to actually do a really good job. She's going to tire out Nunes, and she's going to throw Nunes off. She's going to throw her off, and it's going to be an interesting fight. But I see Ronda Rousey winning, say, round 3 by, I would say submission, but let's be more specific. Armbar. She's going to win by armbar, and then Ronda Rousey's going to win however many fights she's going to still fight via armbar just to prove that she's just that much of a boss. Point blank. And then we have Cruz versus Garbrandt. Everyone's going for Cruz. I understand why. He is the greatest bantamweight fighter of all time. But Cody Garbrandt, I honestly see him keeping up with Cruz. Just like I can see him using his youth to keep up with Cruz, and not only keep up with him, but kind of throw him off a little bit. Because as long as you're able to throw off the range of his lanky, like strange punches that he likes to throw, I think, especially when it comes to the points game, that Garbrandt actually will do a really good job. Now, I'm not sure about his wrestling. It's still questionable, but I feel like Garbrandt could be confident enough to actually take Cruz down on the ground and actually do a pretty decent job of actually like holding him out there too. So I will give Cody Garbrandt the fight, round 4 TKO. Verdun versus Velasquez, that's not going on. That already got canceled, but I did have Verdun winning that fight anyway, so it doesn't matter. Dillashaw versus Lineker. Dillashaw is, honestly, I still feel like he's a better fighter than Cruz. That fight that they did have, I felt like Dillashaw did a really good job actually fighting him, but we'll see how this goes. Honestly, Lineker is the exact opposite of Cruz, where he doesn't really like do too much, but he's got some he's got some hands. He's got some deadly hands. He's got bricks for hands. So I mean, if Lineker catches Dillashaw off guard and hits him with some haymakers, then it's pretty much done. But I do give this fight to Dillashaw. I'd say by unanimous decision. Hendricks versus Magny. I think this fight will definitely go to Hendricks just because I feel like he's on a warpath to go back into title conversations. So I really think he's going to end up winning the fight. Kim, questionable because I know he's been out for a while as well. But I'll definitely give him that win. Pretty much every other fight, just to briefly go over it, I'd say Garcia by round 2, TKO. Borg by split decision. Oliveira by first round knockout, honestly. And Carlos Jr. I feel like doesn't matter for Carlos Jr. versus, what was it, Vittori? I really don't care for that fight. And then Thatch versus Price. Thatch is going to win. How? It doesn't matter. He's going to win. Actually, no, it does matter. He's probably going to win by unanimous decision, or he could win by TKO. I can say him winning by TKO. So those are my picks. Yeah, let's see how that goes.